Today we are going to be drawing Godzilla Jr. from Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. So first I'll start right here for Godzilla Jr.'s brow. I'm going to draw a line just about like this. And then I'll drop this kind of a little back right there. Gonna make this come up and do this right there. So this is Godzilla Jr.'s brow. I'm gonna make this come all the way around, but first I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna start with the snout, which will start like maybe right here. And we'll come all the way to like about right there. And I'll make this come in for like the sort of nostril, like right there. And then I would bring this out to like right here. So like right there. I'm gonna bring this out and then I'll thicken up these lines just a little bit. And then starting right back here, I'm gonna make another line right there. And then I'll make this right over here. And then I'll make his head sort of come like all the way up to here. So like maybe like that. Okay, and now I'm gonna make some sort of spikes on his head, which I kind of forgot to do. They're kind of like more round. So I'm gonna make some spikes, like maybe like this, like right in here. I'm gonna use this. And then right over here, I'm gonna start with his, I don't know, but I'm gonna draw his mouth coming right over here. So I'm gonna like end it maybe like right there maybe. Or maybe just up here. Okay, just like this, and his mouth sort of is quite round at the end. It's not like legendary. And I'll just start with his teeth. So I'll do something like this for the teeth. I make another line right there, and then sort of these like parts that just start to like stick out. And I'll just bring this down here. And then maybe somewhere back here you can see the other side of his mouth. Okay, so something maybe like that. And his bottom jaw is quite skinny, it's quite thin. So I'm gonna try to do the best I can to make this look right. So maybe like something like that, maybe, I don't know. And I'll just make, oh, I forgot to make like some sort of line going down the middle right there. And I'll just raise this part up because I made it a little too thin. And that means I'm recommending using pencil and eraser while drawing so you don't have to restart your whole drawing if you're using something permanent, probably like a Sharpie. Okay, and now for his eye, it's like somewhere in here. I think it's like right there maybe. Too big. So it's like something like, make that starting right there and maybe the other side like right there. Something like that maybe. And I'll just make the pupil maybe something like this. And then his tongue. Starting right there. I'm going to try to get this in between the teeth. And there. And now for the back of his neck. So since it's like a rubber suit, and there is going to be spots where it's like bent, where like the suit actor is trying to move the head. Wait, no, the suit actor doesn't move the head, I forgot. Okay, so where they move the head around. And I forgot to make this head come back. It's gonna go like somewhere back over there. Not too far actually. But I forgot, like, I'm gonna draw another line maybe right there, and then I'll draw his ear in. And also, one thing I have been thinking about is why doesn't Legendary Godzilla even have an ear? So one thing weird about Legendary Godzilla is how does, like, for example, one scene in Godzilla vs. Kong, when Kong came out of Hollow Earth, Kong roared at Godzilla, he heard Kong clearly, and he doesn't have any ears. But anyways, I just did that, and I'll fix this by making this come down, like maybe right there. And I'll draw his neck come down. So maybe something like this. In there. So another line right there. And then he has where this is gonna like sort of like, this is not related to that, that's not supposed to be there, but it's actually going down kind of like the same line coming down right here. And then he has all sorts of details in this Godzilla has too much detail. So I'm gonna simplify it. something like this, or like kind of looks like more, I don't know, but here is that. This is like the one part of the neck. This could be also another line, like maybe like right here, like kind of comes down from the ear. And there. Now I'm gonna make some lines coming up. Something like this. And then I'll have like one more line, like right there. I just did a little bit more on the head. And then I forgot one thing. His arm is right here. Gonna go back there and sort of the line come out right there. And then his other arm is like right here. So it's like just going back there. Okay, and there, I finally finished that back of the neck. And he has spikes, so they start like around like right there, I believe. And they're quite small and sort of in a shape, something like that. You can see maybe some more like behind these ones. You can just see them go disappear like back there. Also, I didn't tape my paper down, so you're probably wondering why it's moving so much. I didn't tape it for some reason. If you have been a subscriber, you know that my paper wouldn't move so much. Oh, I forgot. Okay, that's almost it. Just forgot one thing. I don't know how to draw this arm right here. Okay, I guess that's what I'm gonna do for the arm. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And since this is all made out of rubber, you're gonna see probably like the same kind of texture. So I'm trying to keep that like that, especially the way they made the suit. Okay, and now we just have this last part to do. Okay, so here's the picture of, there's how to draw Godzilla Jr. from Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. And I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are so close to half of 600. And I will see you in the next one.